Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to be starting division. What? I am so stoked. How about you? All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. So, I am going to read you today's target for today. I can solve one-step word problems involving division. So, boys and girls, during this portion of the video, you are going to be watching me solve these division word problems, all right? And I'm going to be using some manipulatives. So I have these little cubes that I'm going to be using to represent numbers. And for virtual students, I know that you don't have this at home, but you can use anything that's at your house, like maybe some goldfish, some pretzels, crayons, toys, anything that you can use. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the direction says, the teacher will have 30 counters. I have 30 right here. The teacher will count out the number of counters each question asks for and break them off into the number of groups the question asks them to do. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the first question with Sally. Okay, all right. So I'm going to fold this paper so we can see it a little bit better. All right. So, Sally has 30 counters. She wants to break them into 5 groups. How many counters are in each group? Okay, so remember our cubes, boys and girls. So we have to circle our numbers. So we have our 30, then we have our 5, okay? Then we have to underline the question. Here is our question. How many counters are in each group? And then we need a box. Important math words. Well, in each group, I know that looking back with our multiplication lessons that each group was talking about multiplication. Well, we are learning division, so each might be similar to multiplication. So I'm going to box that to help me. Okay, so boys and girls, what's really important to understand is that I told this with my class. Multiplication is a shortcut to addition. So with division, division is basically the opposite of multiplication, meaning that we have a total number and we need to find the groups and how many is in each group. So we're working backwards with multiplication because we're starting off with the total instead of the 2 individual factors. So it says 35. Okay, so Sally has 30 counters. Here are 30 counters. And then the second part of the question says, she wants to break them into 5 groups. Okay, so I need to divide these 30 cubes evenly into 5 groups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one little cube into 5 groups. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 groups right now. Now I need to make sure that I put an even amount in each group. So I'm going to make sure now I'm going to put 2 in each group, put 3 in each group, 4 in each group, 5 in each group, and then 6 in each group. I ran out, so I used my total 30 and put them into 5 equal groups. And why don't we go ahead and count how many are in each group? We'll only just do 1 because they're all equal, so one group can tell us how many are in each group. So I'm going to do this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, boys and girls, so there are 6 counters in each group of 5. So boys and girls, we practice this strategy with multiplication and we just work backwards. So in here, because you'll be doing this as your assignment later on, so I'm going to make 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put each 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So, and how many counters are in each group? 6. 6 counters. All right. So, that was how we did the first problem. So, let's go to the second one now. Gabby has 15 counters, and she wants to break them into 3 groups. How many counters are in each group? Okay, you see what I did there? While I was reading, I did cubes at the same time to kind of help me. So, make sure you're practicing that skill with every math problem that you're doing, boys and girls. All right, now, this says that we need 15, so I'm going to make sure that I have 15 instead of 30 this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. There we go. All right, 15. I have 15, and break them into 3 groups. 1 group, 2 group, 3 group. And remember, we need to put them into even groups. All right, so now start with 2 in each one, 3 in each one, 4, 5. Oh, that's it. So 5. So 3 groups of 5 make 15. All right, so how many counters are in each group? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So I'm just going to draw this really quick. So we have 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, boys and girls, you see that I'm working with the blocks and manipulatives right here, and then I am transforming this information onto paper. Oh, and I almost forgot. 5 counters. All right, now let's move on to the next one. Trey has 16 counters, so we need to add 1 more. So now it's 16. Here's our total 16. She wants to break them into 4 groups. How many counters are in each group? Let's go ahead, boys and girls. So I know that we need to have 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now let's break this group and put them in evenly. So now there's 2 in each group, 3 in each group, 4 in each group. Oh, that's it. So, how many counters are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So, make 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So, all right, boys and girls. So, you just watched me how to solve one-step division word problems. Now it is your turn to do it with me. So with this